Hi friends, good morning to all of you. Now I have started to upload videos on English literature. It is the first video that is based on English literature. In this video we will talk about Anglo-Saxon, which is the base, or we can say it is the origin of British literature. So let's start this video. First of all, we will talk about Anglo-Saxon. In other words, it is called Old English period, that was started in 450 AD and ended in 1066 AD in the Battle of Hastings. First point of this video is the Anglo-Saxon invaded what is current-day England around the year 450 AD. So Anglo-Saxon started 450 AD. The group consisted of three Germanic tribes such as the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes. They conquered and settled as the Angles settled in East Midland and the Saxons settled southern part and formed Wessex, Essex, Sussex, which we can see and visit in present day. And the Jutes settled southeastern part of the Britain. Next point is they remained the dominant group until the Norman conquest or invasion in Battle of Hastings in 1066. Anglo-Saxon remained a dominant group until the Battle of Hastings. During the period of Anglo-Saxon language was a combination of the native Britain's language and the Germanic tribe, but dominant language was Latin. But dominant language was Latin in only Anglo-Norman period. Before Anglo-Norman, main language was Latin. The culture of Anglo-Saxon was so better or far better than Anglo-Norman. The main religion was Christianity, so Christian ideals became popular in Anglo-Saxon literature. The Anglo-Saxon invaders brought a tradition of oral poetry. Friends, it is important point. During the Anglo-Saxon, oral poetry was prevailed. Only churchmen were literate and spent much time to copy manuscript. In that period, there were no printing machines, so to make a copy of the books, churchmen used to write and spent much time to copy of that manuscripts. Poetry was more famous than prose. During Anglo-Saxon period, poetry was a dominant style. Poetry were three types. First type was pagan or heroic poetry. The example of pagan or heroic poetry is Beowulf. Friends, we will talk about Beowulf after few minutes. And the second example of pagan or heroic poetry, the Battle of Maldon and the Beowulf. Both were the example of pagan or heroic poetry. And second type of poetry was prevailed, that was lyric. Example of lyrics: wanderer, seafarer, dream of the road. These poems are the types of lyrics. Third type was religious poetry. Example of religious poetry was Caedmon's hymn. They used to write on various themes such as battle, wars, warriors, siege, storms, ravens, eagle, death, fate, etc. In Anglo-Saxon, writers or poets used to write on various themes such as battles, युद्ध के बारे में, wars, warriors, siege, storm, etc. Few important writers and poets are Saint Bernard Abel Bates, who was a prose writer. He wrote Historia Ecclesiastica Gentis Algorum. If we talk in English language, its name is The Ecclesiastical History of the English People. And we will talk the next writer, King Alfred. King Alfred was a prose writer. He wrote the Anglo-Saxon Chronicles. Next, Alfric. Alfric was a clergy and prose writer who wrote Catholic homilies and lives of the saints. Both writings are written in prose format. Next writer is Saint Wolf, who was a religious writer who wrote many writings such as Christ, Juliana, the Fate of the Apostle, Eileen, etc. Next writer is Caedmon, who was an uneducated singer. The Hymn of Praise, compiled by Bates. Caedmon was an uneducated singer. He sang songs, and his songs that was sung by Caedmon was compiled by Bernard Abel Bates. The first registered book was Historia Regum Britannia, originally called it De Justice Britonum, is a pseudo-historical account of British history written by Geoffrey of Monmouth. So friends, Geoffrey of Monmouth book Historia Regum Britannia is the first registered book. Except Historia Regum Britannia, we have no accurate date or writer's name who wrote the other writings. But Historia Regum Britannia is the first registered book. Now friends, we will talk about Beowulf and its character and a short story of the Beowulf. Beowulf, it is the first epic poetry in English which contains 3182 lines written in alliterative words. It is important. Number of lines important, or it is the first epic poetry. In Beowulf, there are many characters and it is a heroic story. First character is King Hrothgar. King Hrothgar was the king of Dan, whose kingdom was terrorized by a monster called Grendel. So friends, King Hrothgar was attacked by Grendel. So King Hrothgar called a Samson person named Beowulf. Beowulf protagonist young Geatish warrior who helped the king of Danes means King Hrothgar. Belthew. Belthew was a gracious wife means Queens of Danes. Belthew was the wife and queen of King Hrothgar. Next character is Biglauf. Biglauf is a relative of Beowulf, came to help Beowulf in the battle which was being fought with dragon. Next main important character is Grendel. Grendel was a demon who attacks over Hrothgar's kingdom again and again. Next character is Grendel's mother, who was also a monster who attacked on Beowulf to avenge of her son Grendel. Grendel was killed by Beowulf, so to revenge of her son, Grendel's mother came and attacked on Beowulf. Next character is Dragon. Dragon, a powerful serpent who fought in the third and final part of this epic. So, in this epic, war was fought in three parts. First battle was fought between Beowulf and Grendel. Second battle was fought between Beowulf and Grendel's mother. And the third part, battle was fought between Beowulf and Grendel. So in this way, Beowulf protected King Hrothgar. So it is the sad story of the Beowulf. Friends, if this video is beneficial for you, please subscribe, like and share to your friends. Thank you.